Alright, let's see how this deck does. We're starting the day off with Grixis Control. This is a deck that got third place at the standard SCG Standard Classic in Dallas. Fourth place, my mistake. I watched it in play during one of Jeff Hoagland's streams, so I thought it was sweet, and I'm looking to convert over to the control side from the aggro side. So let's see how it goes. I mean, no, just no. Alright, this is okay. We got some cards that do some things. Um, yeah. Let's play that and pass the turn. I believe Hoagland ran the deck. He cut the Sweltering Suns, but I don't know what he cut them for. Definitely something I should look into. And we got this Harness Lightning in case he plays anything, but we're playing another control deck then. Might not be so great. Or would he cut the Sweltering Suns for? Ooh, a Ballista. I feel like we're just gonna Harness Lightning that. Wow, he didn't even make me use one energy. Oh, because you can't. Oh, and I don't get any energy. That's fair. This works because we can then just Supremo whatever he plays, and then Glimmer on 4. I gotta see what he cut out, what he replaced it with, though. Magma Spray? No, those are already in the deck. Oh, he'll be able to Tezzeret next turn, huh? I feel like we just want to start doing this as soon as possible. It was Glimmer next turn. Yeah, he's running Magma Spray over the Sweltering Sun, I think. Champion of Wits. Draw cards equal to its power. Okay. That's a card. It does some things. Yield. Glimmer. Well, Glimmer is a really good card. I would like to draw Glimmer. Uh, no, I think we're just aggressively digging for lands, and we got rewarded. Oh, he could Scarab God. See, that's why Magma Spray is good, because it had Magma Spray. You can combine it with this, or an Abrade, or something. Ah, Everybody's get to the outfield, search your graveyard, hand, or library for a card. And Godfarer's getting put into the outfield. Ability. There's 6 more creatures. That's a really cool thing you got going on there. I think we're just gonna start aggressively binning everything. This time we're just gonna have to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll put that in there. I wanna hold up Supreme Will. I think what we'll do is if he doesn't play anything that we counter, then alright, we'll counter this one. Shit. Uh, no, I want that. You know, I want both of these. Harness Lightning, sweet. You'll just be able to blow up whatever he plays. One creature away. There he is. Excuse me. Alright, so he's got God Pharaohs. So I'll be able to just blow up whatever he plays. Comes in as a 4/4, right? Yep. Just spend 5 energy. Oh, sweet, and I got the Sweltering Suns to clean up the board. This game's fun. Oh, and I'll still be able to Gear Hog next turn, right? 1, 2, 4. Oh, no, I'll be short. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, well, I'm going to be able to flip. Mill 3, sure. This game's been interesting. Yeah, we'll bin that. Yes, I would like to transform it. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'd like to play that land. So he'll be able to get a free creature. With haste. That's going to be frustrating, but he will eventually run out. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I can do this. God, that card's good. With a 6/6, huh? Is it a Gear Hulk? No. Don't you be a Gear Hulk. Oh, that's frustrating. Alright, I've seen enough here. I know when we've lost. Okay, so what do we got here? Negates are good. This needs to... want more pressure. Like this is good. We'll cut a Gear Hulk. Temp seems sweet. That seems sweet. Ah, they all seem sweet. I'll cut one of each of these. No, I already have enough negates. I'll just bring one in. No. Sure. Really wish I had a Scarab God that game so I could start stealing his own creatures. Asking you shall receive. I mean, yeah. Scarab God just helps so much. The card's so fucking good. Oh, baby, and we got the 2-drop. Look at this. We're curving. We're curving pretty well. What thing's into his Griffin? Oh, and it destroys target artifact too. Oh, maybe I hold that. I'm probably gonna have to hold that. I don't think I want to play that. Oh, sweet, good. No, I don't have to. I can Supreme Will whatever he plays on 3. That's good. Alright. Maybe I won't Supreme Will. Maybe I'll just negate. Well, if it's a creature, I'll Supreme Will, but if it's artifact, I will negate in a heartbeat because. I don't think I care. We'll negate that. Nice. Just bottom anything that's not a land at this point. Sucks that I can't Supreme Will, but I mean, I feel like the search for Azcanta is way more important so I can get my lands. Artifact from 3, reveal it. Yep, you've got your gate, and I've got my braid for it. You don't want to get in for 1. Always yield. It's not a land, but it helps. Missing our land drop on 5 really hurts. But jam down Scarab God in a heartbeat. Alright, he lost one of his gates. He lost a ballista. Lost a refurbish. That's nice. I feel like I don't want to abrade that. I want to abrade the actual card. Yeah, we'll bin Glimmer. Can't even attack because he would just double block. Alright, so where's he at? He's at 1, 2, 3, 4 in the bin? That's not so bad. 5 in the bin? And you can just do and there's 6 in the bin. Okay. That's pretty bad. I should not have played the tap land. I should not have done the thing. I should have waited. So I let him get the activation. Alright, so there's misplay number 1. He's making it a 6/6, so that's not terrible. The deck's sweet. Just aggressively looking for an answer to the angel. GG. Alright, not a good start. Sure. It's hard to say no to a turn to search for Escanta. That really sucks that I missed a land drop. That's what I get. Let's negate or Essence Scatter, whatever he plays here. Doesn't play anything. Cool. I would like to draw that. Alright, now we're behind a turn. But we've got three different counters in hand, so we'll just counter whatever he plays. Unless he just decides not to play anything. In which case, I'm going to Supreme Will then. Hope he counters it. Hope he doesn't counter it, but I mean, he'll probably counter it. He probably has a handful of counters too. Really? Okay. Am I just aggressively taking lands here? Sweet. Now we can counter and or destroy anything he plays. Please play a Planeswalker, that'd be hilarious. Nothing? Alright, it's an approach deck. Let's make him use all of his counter magic here. Oh, just gonna Glimmer himself. Oh, that means he can't counter the Scarab God, though. Bottom. Bottom. Yeah, still got one. Awesome. Come on, untap land. Well, now we're behind again. Still behind. Always behind. But hey, we've got counter magic, so life could be worse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't approach yet. We just jam this out there. Because we don't care about the first approach, we care about the second approach. Yep, drew all my tapped lands. Oh, he doesn't approach. That's okay. I got Gear Hulk into Supreme Will or Gear Hulk into Glimmer. Get out. Nice. And I've got 2 negates to deal with. This shit. Nope. I don't want basic lands. I want my Gear Hulk. You have a second one? Oh, please have a second one. Now here's the real problem. If he approaches here, it might be screwed. Seriously? Sure. Deal? Get wrecked? Only got 1 card in hand. This card's sweet. Uh, Get greedy. Sure. Alright, his hand's empty, so I think we just wait this one out. I'll take Supreme Will. I have enough to Gear Hulk and Supreme Will counter. Well, Supreme Will counter is probably not super useful. I would Gear Hulk negate. This is so sweet. Yes, I would like to cast Glimmer without paying its cost. Oh. You're gonna run out eventually. He's gonna run out of cast outs. At least I still get the Glimmer. Gonna bottom. Let's cycle this. It's been a land. This deck is weird. Like I like it, but like it's taking forever, and we're down on clock. All right, here we go. Do you have your last cast out? Are you done yet? You motherfucker, you have it. He has the last cast out. I swear to God. It's the top 4 cards of his library. Milling me, or is he milling himself? He milled me. And there goes my last Scarab God. I don't have any other threats besides these. Can you just die already? Thank you. Jeez. This is becoming very aggressive. Bottom. I am almost out of deck. Like, deck list, please. It was the 4th place one. I got it here. Goldfish. I copied it from here. Son of a. Oh my God. Where's my last negates? Come on. I just need my last negate. Let me get there. Fuck this game. That's all 4 of my Gear Hulks gone. I have no other known way of interacting with this deck, so we're just gonna play it out. He's literally just gonna go with the mill plan. Yep. You do you, opponent. Well, okay, so I believe Hoagland said it, that First match against this is not good. Not enough threats. There's infinite ways of dealing with said threats. GG. Alright, so we need to bring in these. Sweltering Sun seems bad. Braid seems bad. Harness Lightning seems bad. I'm going to keep 3 Vraskas in because they're going to probably bring in Planeswalkers. Bringing in Negates for sure. Bringing in the Glint Sleeve. Take out the Essence Scatters. Huh. Guess maybe I'll keep that in. I didn't really see any artifacts. What do the blue-white approach decks typically run for creatures? Take a look at Dallas, white-blue control. Did they sideboard any creatures? No. Gear Hulks, I guess, is a potential threat. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Maybe I'll keep the Essence Scatter, or maybe I'll just bring in Bantu. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. What 2 cards do I bring in? Huh. Braid doesn't seem good. Harness Lightning isn't terrible. I'll keep 2 Harness Lightnings in. Can answer Gear Hulk in case he sides in a Gear Hulk. Alright, so we have a lot of our threats in hand. Only 2 lands and no counter spells and no digging, but no, I don't like it. Much better. Way better. Infinitely better. No. Play that and pass. Good morning to all my viewers, all 2 of you. Playing some Grixis control in Standard. I'm a little new to Standard, so bear with me. I haven't played Standard in several years. I'm kind of just jumping in with whatever deck interests me. Facing Blue-Red Approach. We're on our 2nd match right now. First match was against a Godfarrow's Gift deck. Blue-White Godfarrow's Gift, and I got stomped. Hey. Happens. Come on, land. Nope. Just like last time, we go first brick on our 3rd land. Magic's fun. The deck list I'm playing is not mine. It is a deck I found on MTG Goldfish. It is the 4th place deck list from Dallas? No. Other one. Yes, Dallas. Oh, he didn't bin it. That's nice. So we're just gonna negate if he plays anything, and of course he's not gonna play anything. But hey, we get a card draw. I love drawing cards. Do you? Hey, look at that. Oh my goodness, 2 lands? Unless you control 2 or fewer. Alright, so that one. Just sad because we're not going to be able to, because we missed our 3rd land drop, we're going to lose out on being able to Glimmer, which would have given us an extra card draw, but hey, you know, life sucks and then you die. I'm not going to negate an opt. It just seems like a waste of my time. Didn't help that he drew all 4 cast outs. So upset about that. Alright, as long as things go, hopefully we'll be able to Glimmer. Got 2 negates in hand and a Supreme Will. I think I'd rather Supreme Will over negate. So instead I'm going to negate because I'm sick of cast out. And I negate because if he tries to do it a second time, I can just negate again. At least that's my mindset. Mindset. See if he tries to do it again. If he really doesn't want me to draw that card. Hello, Gideon. You're getting negated in a heartbeat. Oh, maybe I shouldn't because I have Vraska's Contempt. This is fine. This is fine. Because now he can't counter my Vraska's Contempt. I'm actually okay with this. And he didn't get the emblem, which means we are hardcore hitting him for that this turn. Just infinite Vraska's Contempts. Alright, so here we go. Still missing land, though. 28 land deck, and we're missing our land drops. But he only has 2 cards left in hand. Really wish I could take that as Canta off the board, because that's going to be a very big problem for us. No, we really just need to do this now. Can I counter it? Yep, you counter it, you. Two turns away from flipping his search for Escanta, which is, you know, annoying. Yes, I would like to draw a card. Well, if at first you don't succeed. I gotta keep remembering to attack, go into combat first, and then cast cards. It's only got 2 cards in hand, and of course they're gonna be counter spells. That's a tilt. Actually, I'm glad it didn't attack. Really wish I had a negate in hand, though, because I really wanted this out. Or I had an untapped land. Well, then he would have just chosen negate instead. It's a fair assumption. Ah, but now he's further away from this. He's drawn every. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say. I'm just gonna take the damage from the Gear Hulk because I can swing in with him, and then if he does a second Gear Hulk, I'll contempt that one. Do I care about Gideon being alive? Oh, fuck, I forgot to play the... such an idiot. Such an idiot. I'm down a land now. I'm down... This is like the third time I've been down lands. He's got another Gear Hulk. Watch, I'm gonna draw an untapped land here and be fucking angry. Just calling it like I see it. I think what we'll do is this. Swing at Gideon. Let's hold up double Supreme Will and the cycle land. I hate cast out with a passion. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. And now he's gonna be able to flip his as Kanta. I should start attacking him. Hmm. Three, four, five, six. Don't have the counter spell. Resolve. No! He's gonna cast out. He's gonna cast out. Oh my god, he negated. I really wish I had a negate in my hand. It's fine, I'll just contempt him on my turn. He's gonna be exiled. And now I have Supreme Will up. You do you, opponent. You search for a negate. Let's see if we get there, guys. Part of me. No, I wouldn't Supreme Will an op. That's just silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He plays a 9th land and then approaches. I haven't even seen approach. Maybe it's not an approach deck. Of course it's approach. Let me put. Oh, right. You don't see with approach. Or, I mean, with Supreme Will. So I think I'll cast one of my Supreme Wills to either beta counter or make him think he's fine. I'll take a Glimmer. Greedy. Yes, I will pay. So I know what's going to happen here. He's going to have the ship wreckage, and I'm going to counter it, and I'm going to feel great. Best part is I can not only afford to counter it, but I can Gear Hulk too. Just not seeing how he's beating this. I might actually... We might have a game 3. Oh, but I'm so down on clock. It's not even funny. Sky shot. Sky weather shot. Power 3 or greater. Two, three, four, five, six. Oh. What's he tapping? Oh, he's digging. He's digging for something. Do I get greedy? Let's get greedy. Oh, he's auto passing. He's playing the clock now. God, he's up on clock. Submit. I'm happy with the deck. God, Gearhulk's such a good card. Problem is with control, it's very weird for me because the games always go so long. And I'm just not used to like playing slow decks like this. I'm usually an aggressive player or a somewhat mid-range player. But hey, I'm having fun, and that's what's important. We win this. If we can cash this league, then I will play another one. We're sticking with friendly leagues because I am not confident in my abilities as a Magic player to play standard. It's my first time back. Second time back, technically, because I played earlier this week. 3 lands. Wow. And okay. Normally, I mean, 2 Gearhulks in hand is greedy, but like, the fact that I have 3 lands already, I mean, yes, it sucks that they're all tap lands, but, you know. And look at that, we got Vraska's Contempt. One of these guys will be my turn 3. Awesome card that we can't play. Let's get this guy out there. Ooh, turn 4 cast out my glint sleeve. If he Gideons and I don't have an untapped land, I'm going to be pretty upset. I'm going to cast out one of them. Oh my goodness, I was expecting a cast out. Come on, don't fall behind on lands. Of course he has a cast out. Sure. Oh, I can Gear Hulk at the end of his turn. I don't have anything to hit though. 5 minutes left. He's rushing. That's fine. Top and bottom. Okay. He seems to be rushing. Do we just want to optimize damage or do we want to draw another card? 6, 7. He's got 7, so. If he plays an approach, I'll be pretty upset. But we haven't seen approach in 2 games, so like maybe he's not an approach deck. Maybe he's just a time you out and mill you out deck. I don't know. I don't know. That's fine. Part of me wanted to. Oh, I could have negated that and then. It's whatever. I want to draw more cards. I like drawing cards. I've got game next turn. Yeah, you're fine. That's what you get for rushing. Just counter whatever he has. Opt? Sure. Bottom, bottom, or bottom, top, and then top. Alright. What you got? Okay. I'd be so upset if we lose this. Like, we're perfectly set to win this, and I swear to God if we lose this. Of course he's going to have his board wipe now. That's what he's digging for, that or approach. But still, I don't think this guy is running approach for some reason, because I have not seen it in 2.5 games. Oh wow, we've caught him down on clock. He's almost down to us. He was ahead by like 4 minutes before. 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck this guy. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'd be very upset if we somehow lose this. Why would you... Sure. I don't know why he needed to double block that, but hey, he's Russian, so... This is just annoying. This is so frustrating. Countering whatever he plays here. You gonna cast out my search? That's annoying. Ha! He whiffed. Come on, we can still win this. This chat's delayed. Get rid of the pop out chat. No. No more digging for you. This game is so close. I only have 30 seconds. I'm not going to get there. I'm just not going to get there. Thank you, Torrential Gear Hulk, for the follow. I'd love to be playing some Torrential Gear Hulks. Oh, I'm going to lose because of time. This is so not fun. Should have won by now. Now I've got so many triggers. Yes. No. No. No! I'm gonna die to time! This is not fair! Fuck. GG's. That's so not even... I had the game. I had it. Like, I would have won. I would have just brought my Gear Hulk back and... Ugh. Well, as I've said before, life sucks and then you die. At least the deck's fun. Alright. I mean... Sure. If I face one more blue-white deck, I swear to God, I face blue-white two games in a row. And then we're gonna, you know, break and die. That's how Magic works. I think I'll try the see blue-white. I've faced blue-white 3 times in a row. This is ridiculous. Uh, Probably should have done the Drowned Catacomb there. If he just activates the compass, then not too upset. Yeah, I definitely think we're gonna try the Godpharaoh's gift deck, the Esper gift deck. Deck seems sweet. But yeah, I've faced 3 blue-white decks in a row. It's extremely frustrating. Really think I'm just gonna cycle this land. Not drawing shit today. But you can get all the lands you want. Oh, he just gets to keep doing that? Oh, I probably should have abraded that. That's stupid. We'll do this. He's probably got the counter for it, but I mean, I gotta do it. Should have done that last turn when he was tapped out, but hey, you know, luckily I got rewarded. Although he gets 1 extra land now. Untap target attacking creature and opponent controls and remove it from combat. Like, that's silly. Oh, we are jamming this down. Let's try to get there. Really wish this was an untapped land, but hey, maybe we'll draw an untapped land. Fuck! I have gotten cast out so much. Your opponent, it's in Twitch 2. What? What's in Japanese? What? What you mean? This deck has, like, 0 ways of dealing with, enchantments. Like, why is that? Why does this deck not deal with enchantments at all? Oh, hey, look, another Scarab God. Guarantee you he's got a hand with all 4 cast out, well, 3 cast outs now, but go on, cast it out. Oh, not cast out. What is that? Oh, wow. Bet he has the cast out, though. Fucking 10 card hands. Jesus. I mean, sure. No targets, huh? Oh, the best part about this is if he tries to cast this one out, oh, I've got a Harness Lightning and I'll have 5 and I'll have enough to kill him and then it'll come back to my hand. That makes me feel good. Yeah, I haven't faced a single creature deck and it's borderline frustrating. Literally faced 3 blue-white decks in a row. Yeah. I feel like the Sultai deck was more fun. Oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Don't have a counter, don't have a counter, don't have a counter, don't have a counter. Please don't have a counter. I only have 2 Scarab Gods. Oh, I should have waited for the target. I'm an idiot. I know how to play this game. I'm gonna wait. I think I'd rather Gear Hulk and then Supreme Will. Oh, he's streaming on Twitch as well. Oh, I get what you mean. Sorry, my bad. I already have a Gear Hulk. I'll take that. Cool. I'm done for this turn. I'm up on clock, so clock is what beat me last time. Fuck you. What? Oh, hey, look, an actual approach to second zone. Bottom, bottom. If he's got the second one in hand, I'm done. He probably does. You got it? He doesn't have it. He's trying to get it. Bottom, top. Awesome. I'm dead to another approach, so I mean, it is what it is. You have it? He's got it. There it is. Yep. GG. Cool, so Essence Scatter comes out, negates come in. Braid's not terrible. Saltering Sun comes out. Bring in my Glint Leaves. Bring in my Whirly Birds. I'll cut a Supreme Will. Seems good. Oh. This deck's like sweet and stuff, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just too slow for me. Maybe that's why I haven't played Control in years, or in general, because I'm just too. I've always been like a fast player. How many play points do we got left? Because we're probably gonna only get a couple of wins here. 36. So even if I have to 3-2 to go in without paying again, which throw another $8. All the negates, all the negates. I don't think that game would have went too different if I let him target the Gear Hulk and then did the thing, but it is what it is. Alright, so what do we have? We have 2 lands. No. Yes. 3 lands and a threat. I shall keep. I will bottom that because I'm sure I'll draw more lands. How great is it that these are like island swamps and named lands in the sense of that? Like, so good. Oh, baby. I've got 2 threats. You know what? I just don't want him having that. I'd rather just get this out of the way. Okay, with only drawing 1 next turn. I would only draw 1 anyways. It just keeps me from drawing 2 the following turn, but, it is what it is. I'd rather you not ramp out on lands. Whew. That's tasty. I has to use all those good cards to dig for more lands. Okay. I'll save this guy for later. I am very happy about this right now. I got him in 2 more turns if he can't answer these. Doesn't draw his board away. What are you, bottom, top? Nah, he probably got there. I will gladly draw 2 cards. I think I'll just hold up Glimmer. Oh, it exiles them all. Gonna hold Scarab God. Oh, and I can still Vraska's Contempt a Planeswalker if he plays one. Oh, he negated it. That's fine. The less counterspells you have, the better. Surprised he didn't negate the Glimmer. Less energy I have, the better. Let's turn off auto yields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. He's gonna have the second one in his hand, and I'm gonna lose here. It's the worst feeling in the world. I shouldn't have negated that. I should always hold the counterspells for approach. But in the last 2 blue-white decks I played, they didn't play any approaches. So just play it. Yeah, no, cast out, that's it. This deck needs a way to deal with enchantments. I'm just saying. Like maybe it should run on summons to bounce its own creatures to avoid it. I don't know. Alright, now we just kind of sit here and hope that he doesn't get where he needs to go. I feel like we'll harness lightning my own Whirlybird, and then by doing that, I can just not pay 0. Please bottom, 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 bottom. Bottom, bottom. Alright. Dead to approach. Seriously? You're gonna cast out? Fuck you. That's good. Oh, that's an answer to second and approach. Oh, fuck. Hit the button too quick. 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 Do not leave your finger on the F2 button. Okay. Whew. We would have won if we attacked the previous game, the previous turn. But hey, whatever. Yay! We got there because we're lucky. We are lucky, and that is the only reason we won that. I feel like I bring in another Abrade, and we'll just cut one Harness Lightning. Harness Lightning isn't doing me any good. Actually, I'll cut the other Harness Lightning, and we'll bring in the Supreme Will for more counters. I mean, the energy thing is cute, or killing my own Scarab God in response to their cast out is cute, but, like, I'd rather just give myself better chances of getting the Abrade to destroy that stupid artifact that keeps fetching them lands. So we have 3 lands, and we have 3 threats, and a counterspell. Deal. It's a decent curve. Turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Alright. Oh, baby. Turn 4. Essence Scatter? Sure. You're gonna hate what happens next turn. I'm definitely playing this, because this. Yeah. No! You will not stop him. Search for Ascant is gonna be very annoying. Oh no, he drew the card. That means it's good. Now the choice is, do I Supreme Will at the end of his turn to draw more, like a specific card, or do I just counter whatever he plays? Like this Glimmer. I don't think I want you to have that. Now he's down to 3 cards. No, the less cards he gets his hands on, the better, in my opinion. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He's digging. Yeah. Yes, I would very much like to draw an extra card. Part of me thinks I should have kept that up for cycling. Oh, he dropped a Gideon? He has another one in hand. That would make sense. I feel like I'll Gear Hulk whatever he tries to do. Don't have a negate, don't have a negate, don't have a negate, no! Oh, and now that's gonna flip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. I was gonna flip regardless, because this is gonna go to the bin soon, so it's whatever. Made him use a negate on that, that's fine. Although if he has a border, I'm gonna be pretty salty. Really? You don't want to confiscate my Torrential Gear Hulk? Interesting. So that happened. Oh, I'm gonna main phase Glimmer. Bottom, bottom. Sure. He's probably got the goddamn cast out sitting in his hand. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna hold on to these. That it? Is that the cast out? That's it. There's the cast out. I hate that card. I hate that card so much just because I have no way of dealing with it. uh... Cycling lands are great. Hello, answer. Don't have a counter. Don't have a counter. Don't have a counter. Don't have a counter. Please don't have a counter. Don't have a counter. I want to get my Gear Hulk back. Please don't have a counter. I'm begging you. Is he going to go digging for a counter? He is going to go digging for a counter. Oh my goodness. How's it going, Cobra Hand? I was about to say good morning, but it's pretty much afternoon at this point. How are you doing today? We are playing some standard and getting wrecked by 3 blue-white decks in a row. Don't have a counter. Don't have a counter. Don't have a counter. I don't care if you cast it out, but don't have a counter. Well, if he casts it out, I'll just activate Scarab God and his Scarab God. No, I'd rather get Gear Hulk. I can Gear Hulk is yeah, and Gear Hulk is cast out. Gear Hulk Supreme cast out. Got it. Pimp Donnie with the new follow. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Trying to get my streaming up a little bit better. Doing alright, thank you. Can I ask you some stuff about renting decks? Sure, ask away. I just started doing it last week, and so far I'm happy. It's pricey, but what are your questions? Do I want a Gear Hulk that? The answer is I don't. I don't want a Gear Hulk that. I don't want to do it. Because then if he casts out, then well, I got a second one. It's whatever. But God, Scarab guarding a Gear Hulk is awesome. Oh, do I want Whirlybird? I'll get Whirlybird first. Because then he can cast it out in response. Maybe just wanted to see what I was going to get. He's going to be pretty salty when I play the second one, and then... Oh! That's a thing. Wow. Significantly worse. Jesus. Well, life sucks and then you die. You know what? I should have waited until I untapped, because then I could have done it a second time. Yeah, but it didn't end up mattering. Yep, cast out. You got the cast out? Oh, he's got wreckage. Sure. It's a shame I don't have any targets. First approach. Yep, approach number one. Play your second approach, buddy. Just play it. Just go for it. Just win the game. Oh. Didn't get there. Alright, we're still in this, maybe. Land? Ooh! Maybe he's waiting until he gets a backup counterspell. I really should have waited till... Oh, he's got another one? That's just annoying. I'm gonna do this. Alright, we're back. Do I negate this and risk? Yeah. We'll risk it. Risk it for biscuits. Okay, so... Hearing you loud and clear. Perfect. Yeah, my headset just died and I had to plug it back in. He's gonna play the approach here. Sign up for one monthly package, and then you trade with a bot for the cards you want. Play with them, then give them back before the month is over, or what? So the way they do it, they do this thing called mana hours. So mana hours are basically how many hours you have the deck in your possession, the cards in your possession. Um, what that ends up doing is if you don't turn it in right away and you don't play for like 2 or 3 days, that's you know 3 days worth of hours. What is that? 72 hours. Yeah, 72 hours of just sitting, and you only get X amount of mana hours every month. So what I do for efficiency is as soon as I am done playing the league with that deck, I send it back. It's pretty quick. Like the trading both to receive and to send the cards back is very quick. So I basically just you know do that. I send them back as soon as I'm done with the league or done playing with that deck for the day, and then when I'm ready to get my next deck, I will. That's just the way I do it. And then every month you subscribe, your deck ticket limit goes up, which is cool. But yeah, you send them back right away, and it's all through bots. Yes. Supreme Will, he's digging, digging. I hope that answered your question. I mean, it's only been a week for me that I've had it, but so far I've been pretty stoked about it. Sounds easy enough. Is there a way to copy paste the deck list and rent all those cards at once? Yes, yes, you can. I figured that one out. I get a lot of my deck list from mtggoldfish.com, which I really like. It usually has like all the top decks. Does he win? Do you win? Is it over? Yep, you won. GG. Well, this is the second league that I've gone, completely defeated. But yes, to answer your question, most of my deck lists I get from mtggoldfish.com. And then I'll download there's a download option under each deck, and that website usually keeps most of the top decks from most events. You can actually search via the event; it'll list them, and then you can just download it as a .text file. And then I just have a folder that I collect all my text files in. And then you can both in Magic Online, you can import the deck list, so it automatically has the cards there. Even if you don't own them, it'll just put the cards there, and they'll be like have the weird border around them telling you, hey, you don't have this card. And then you upload that same text file to your account in Mana Traders, and you can even permanently save it there so you can just keep going back to it, and then they'll just give you the cards. The only issue, and it's not really an issue, is Jesus. Sometimes the cards they give you are like different versions. Like for example, when I made the deck through the MTGO client, it had Negate as like the 2013 edition. But when I got the card from Mana Traders, it was the 2015 edition. Therefore, it didn't automatically sync up, so I had to like move back and forth, which is not a big deal. It's just tiny little things like that will happen. But yeah, all in all, it's very easy. I'm enjoying it a lot. I've been able to play standard, modern, vintage, and legacy because I do the $100 version for now. I'm probably gonna drop it down a little bit to conserve money if I stop playing vintage. I mean, I've only played vintage like once, and I didn't even play a league. I was just doing it for fun. It's a minor annoyance. Like if of all the things to actually complain about, like if that's the only thing I have, then I'm okay. But all in all, it's very efficient. So I think I'm just gonna ram this out here now. I'm okay with him having a couple little dudes. I've got one answer, but I really need to aggressively hunt for lands. Like this deck's sweet, but like it's just getting stomped. I feel like Magma Spray definitely would have been better for this match. Oh, I'm getting bolted right in the face. No, I would very much like to draw Aether Hub. Told me I can rent 90 tickets worth of cards with the base version. Might try a little popular. That's good. Yeah, I like the way they do the ticket limits because here's the thing. Let's uh let's say you decide to keep that version. Like you're happy playing Papa for a bit. Your 90 ticket limit increases by a certain amount every month you stay subscribed. So you might eventually be able to do most standard decks are only about 150 tickets or less. Like this deck I think is like maybe 130 or 140. I don't remember. Yes, it's Grixis control. Oh wow, it's 290. Never mind. But one of the other decks I was looking to run was yeah. And no, I don't have Nicol Bolas. I can't believe I'm actually gonna put a mountain in the graveyard. Yes, I need black sources or not. Am I dead? One, two. I'm just dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. I know when I'm dead. Cool. So gate doesn't seem too powerful here. I'll just bring in two pushes. Do I want Bantus? Does he really flood the board that much, though? As that's what I really need to know. Yeah, I'll cut these two. I'll just run two Bantus. Yeah, I'll just do that. No, Nicol Bolas is just too expensive. Typically, if the game's that far, I should be playing like Gear Hulks and Scarab God. Scarab God's just too good. It's too good. So I think I'm gonna go back to the Sultai energy deck that I was running before. That was the first deck I started in standard, just because if you're not used to the format, what deck do you side Whirler Virtuoso against? So out of the this is only maybe my sixth or seventh game of Standard thus far. I'm in my second league, and what I've done so far is the first three games were all against blue-white controlling decks, and none of them played creatures. So I'm like, okay, well I need as many threats on the board as possible, and I have a sweet energy, focus as a backup plan. So I bring in the Virtuoso so I can dump out a bunch of 1/1 flyers for the decks that can't deal with a bunch of creatures. I just need as many threats as possible. Problem is all three of the decks that I boarded him in against were the blue-white controls, and all of them had exactly what they need to board wipe. And I just lost all three matches, just miserably. I would have won one of them, but I went to time, and I had the Scarab God, and I had time to reanimate my Gear Hulk and like blow up his creature, and I would have won, but I timed out. So yeah, so I got out of Standard a few years back. I actually got out of Magic in general a few years back. I'm still selling off bits and pieces of my collection. Um, I got out back when Tarkir was ending. I was playing a Sultai Super Friends deck and like an Abzan Beatdown mid-range deck. Back when like Ashiok and Kiora were still in Standard. And Sorin. I was doing the Tarkir block, but I just got out of the game. Was dealing with the end of school and work, and but I was like, well, Magic Online's a lot cheaper, and it gets my fix. This is fine. So we'll play Jesus. We'll play that because then next turn I can just play this guy. I think after this I'm gonna. I don't know what deck to play after this. Like part of me wants to go back to the Teamer or not Teamer. Sultai energy deck I was running the first time around, but I also really kind of want to try out this Grixis Tezzeret deck because that seems pretty sweet. Hmm. I think we'll do this. We'll just take a turn off this way. We can deal with their threats accordingly, and that this now that this is here, none of these will come in tapped ever. Yep, you got me for 2 damage. 2 damage. Formats I typically play are, I was playing Modern a lot, and then I started to, like, really look into it in terms of the variety, and I just disliked it. It's just not fun anymore, because it's just like, hey, you don't, this opponent just wins on turn 3 because their deck does that. And I usually hate playing blue, but I'm like, well, blue seems to be the winning percentage decks, so I should learn to expand my horizons. All right, so here we're gonna harness lightning. No, 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 no. Keep the blue up. Thank you, Magic Online. All right, and I get 2 energy left over, which is sweet. Maybe I should have. No, I'm willing to pay life. Sure. You got it, dude. I don't really need the energy right now. So what's really cool here is if he tries to jam down Hazard, I have an Essence Scatter. I think no, I'm gonna try to play a lot more standard right now. I don't think I'm gonna touch Legacy, which means I might want to lower my subscription cost. But you know, it is what it is. I would love to talk to mana traders and be like, hey, why don't you just let me, represent you and et cetera, et cetera. But I don't have enough viewers for that. I also don't have a guaranteed stream schedule for now because I'm still I'm in between jobs, and if I could start a new job any week. So I think we just jam this down. I think that's the proper play here. He doesn't really have a way to deal with it. You sure are representing them to me. Yeah, I mean, I like them. I didn't find out about them until like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, is this worth it? I sold off a bunch of my like actual cards in here. And I'm like, yeah, this is worth it. Huh. So I think the proper play here is to just jam down Gear Hulk on his turn. Or do I want to reanimate his Hazoret? No, I don't want to reanimate his Hazoret. I should have attacked. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna do it on his upkeep. Oh, and then I'm gonna reanimate his Glorybringer because he's gonna try to Glorybringer me, and then I'm gonna reanimate his Glorybringer, and then he's gonna be so angry. To replay Harness Lightning, kill the Dragon Seeds. Yeah, my only problem is I forgot to attack because I'm an aggressive player. I'm usually very quick with things, and like this control idea, it's like okay, I'm focusing on countering and playing things on his turn, etc. And then I forget that I have things that can attack. All right, I'm happy with the way that went. Yeah, with Scarab God and Gear Hulk on the field, it's just hard to deal with. I mean, he doesn't have an answer to it. I wonder if he had the second Glorybringer and he was going to double exert to kill it, and then I'm like, okay. See, here's the problem. Uh, I this deck is good. It loses to blue white so much because like all of our threats are just like, oh, you have a threat. I know for a fact that your deck has no enchantment hate. Let's play cast out. Huh. I can answer his first creature. Oh, thank you. Significantly better. I mean, I kind of already have one board wipe. I'm good. Oh, but I don't have a second red source, and that that sucks. Here's hoping we don't get raffle stomped. I mean, sure. Don't give me an option to block. I have no blockers. Like, why bother? Why waste both of our times? I'm gonna do this, counters next creature spell, only because of the off chance that I top deck a mana producer that gives me red. I can just blow everything up. But I'd rather counter it in the off chance I don't. Do they run any 3 cost? Yeah, it's got haste. I just can't. I'm just not dealing with it right now. Also, no prowess trigger makes me very happy, so I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 damage because of the monkey. Totally got the hazard at 2. But I got Vraska's whatever to deal with it when that happens. Oh, baby! I got exactly what I asked for. I was rewarded. Thank you. Best part is next turn, I've got Vraska's Contempt. Jam down that Hazoret, please. Please jam down your Hazoret. I know you've got it. You know you want to. Jam it down. You know you wanna. Do it. Oh, that's... Okay, that's actually just as good. Oh, no. Hazoret for you. Now, if I'm a lucky person, I will top deck a land and play the Scarab God. If I have all the luck in the world, I will top deck a land and play the Scarab God. And he will not drop a Hazoret or a second Chandra. Or Glorybringer. Anything good. No, that's fine. And we have the luck. Guess who's gonna reanimate your graveyard? What do you got here? What does he got? Those cards, that's cool. I think I want your Carry Zev though. 4/4 Carry Zev. Oh no. Okay. That's a cute card. That's cute. Oh, does Carry Zev have haste? It doesn't. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna reanimate it. No, 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 no. I wanna attack. Carry Zev as a 4/4 sounds fun. Yes, it does. And the fact that it comes out next turn, and it's gonna have a cute little monkey alongside it. It's gonna be awesome. If only the monkey came out as a 4/4. One thing I really like about Magic Online is the fact that it actually makes the border black. It really looks cool. I think we'll reanimate, and he's just done. See, why can't I get more games like that? Like this, all 3 games, blue-white control, blue-white control, awful. Are there any cards in Standard that can deal with enchantments? Like, that's what killed me. Like, Cast Out is literally what killed me. I don't know enough about the cards in Standard to know if the Grixis control deck can afford that, but... Alright, we have 3 lands. Counter his creature, counter a thing. If they have creatures, I just realized it's a new game. Sure, we have a decent curve. Counter first, counter a creature if he has one on turn 2. I'm gonna do this because that really sucks. All right, don't be blue-white control. All right, it's not blue-white. It's either Teamer Energy or Sultai Energy. It's Sultai. Okay, so let's do this because we can just harness lightning whatever he plays, if he plays anything. Sure. Bouncing the enchantment for a turn help. Yes, bounce a cast out with a Gear Hulk under it. Flashback the bounce spell. What bounce spell is there though? I don't know of a bounce spell. That's my problem. I don't know enough of standard. I don't know what bounce spells are there. I think I'll just do this. I don't mind if he gets one card draw. I don't feel like wasting a contempt on a glint, whatever. Turn target online permanent to its owner's hand, and then aftermath. Target opponent discards 2 cards. That seems like a good. How is that not in here? Leaves in the dust. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Draw a card. That's really good too. Earn any number of target non-land non-token permanents you control to their owner's hand. Draw a card for each. No, Paradoxical is not enough. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Each player puts the top 2 cards of his library. That seems okay. I am leaving that page. Leaving that page up, and I'm going to definitely keep Consigned to Oblivion in here. This seems sweet. Please play creature. Yeah, less than scatter that because I want to keep Supreme Will. I want to keep Supreme Will up. So I just don't want him to draw another card, so I'm willing to do this now. It keeps him off the card draw approach. Yeah, I appreciate that. I might put 2 in the sideboard. I just gotta figure out what to cut though. Man, this guy. I mean, I don't really care as much. That doesn't do him. It's just a 3/2. Just gonna hard cast Gear Hulk on his turn and harness lightning it again. Seems fair. Yeah, we'll do it on his end step. I think I'll just take the damage. Make him think he's okay. You gonna play anything? You gonna cast something? No! Deal. It's fine. I still get to cast it. That's a little salty, though. A little salty about that. think I just want to counter this. Now that he tapped out his blue, we can't counter it. Opponent's draw step, you consign a cast out with Gearhulk under it. Target consign to Oblivion and make them discard 2 cards during draw step. That is sweet. That is tasty. I like the cut of your jib. Bottom, bottom. Still get lands. Awesome. Cool beans. Please play a not creature. Please do not play a creature. Let me counter something. Or just play nothing. I'd love for you to play nothing. That is sweet. Alright, so we're going to play this. Let's cycle this. All the land. Actually, turn off audio because if he tries to glimmer. Alright, no glimmer. Alright. Don't play Scarab God. Don't play Scarab God. Don't play Scarab God. Fuck! I'm not salty. You're salty. Oh, look. An answer. Ask me if I feel bad. God, Vraska's Contempt is so good. It is so good. It exiles. You know that exile is a wonderful mechanic? You do you, opponent. You draw the cards, and you get the energy. This seems like a significantly worse Sultai-Energy deck than the one that we played before. Jesus Christ! All the land. I mean, that's what you get for playing the 28-land deck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12? 12 lands? Drawn almost half of our lands. The top 20-something cards. Don't be a Scarab God. Don't do it, opponent. Don't you dare. Fuck this guy. Top deck Vraskas. Top deck Vraskas. Top deck Vraskas. Or Gearhulk. Jesus. Well, luckily for us, we have nothing in our graveyard. But he's got tons in his. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he doesn't run them. The version of this deck I ran loved that snake, the Constrictor. Like, that was just so much fun, being able to have the Constrictor out and then, like, gaining all the energy, and then Long Tusk Cub just becoming broken, and it was sweet. Even if I top deck Vraska's, like, it's not going to do anything. This is game 1, right? No, it's game 2. No, it's game 1. Top deck and answer. Fucking lands. GG, opponent. Alright. You're coming in. Negate does not seem good enough. Push is coming in. I want my guys. Cut one of these, cut one of these. Maybe you only need 2 pushes. A braid is okay. Only 2 Bantus. Cut a Gearhulk? Yeah, sure. Huh. Huh. I am not fluent with this stuff yet. I have added MTG bot, and I don't know anything past that. So let's should probably, Jesus Christ. Magic Online, the only game where you're either going to get all lands or no lands. Sure. How do I add my username? Okay, so MTGO username, add. All right. If you must know, my record is currently 1-3, and we've been losing miserably. So I think I'm going to switch over to a different deck after this. Think I'm probably gonna go with the Sultai Energy deck because I had a lot of fun with that one. See if there's this Hostage Taker is a great card. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Yay, record works now. Wow, nothing? Alright. I mean, means I'm probably going to be cycling the Sweltering Suns. I'm not going to use it on one creature. Yeah, Vraska's Contempt. So, is the way that this format works, leave them for now. On some cast outs in the future. Man, I hope so too. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the chat. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it. And have a good rest of your day. And thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, I think I want a Glimmer. Probably gonna Glimmer. Don't play a land. Doesn't play a land. That's fine. Actually okay with having both of these. We'll wait a turn to play. We'll play that. Do this. Okay with taking off a turn, because then I'll just Scarab God, and then I'll start taking his dudes. I'm okay with that play. Seems like a good play. But in all reality, we are totally going back to the Sultai deck after this. Sultai is so much fun. The red splash in here is just, I don't know, it doesn't feel good enough. Really? 3 in a row? And he got there. Means he probably has Contempt. Don't have push. Don't you push me, opponent. What? 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 What do you name? What does he name? What do we do? Like, this makes sense against the, approach decks, but... You gonna pick a card name? How am I down on clock? Have I just not been paying attention? Oh, that's true. I've been talking, chatting, and all that good stuff. Really? Sure. You take my supreme wills. You take them and you enjoy them. It's fine. He does get to see my hand too, so I mean it's not a terrible thing to do. 4, 5, 6. No, thank you. I would like to draw an extra card next turn. Ha! Alrighty. So I think the plan will be Harness Lightning this and Phrastic Contempt whatever else he plays. I'm intrigued as to why the Sulta energy deck. Well, that's why it doesn't run Gearhulk, because it's more creature based. Jesus Christ. Chooses Phrastic Contempt so we can empty my hand. This guy. This is like, what is it, Slaughter Games? Except it can be countered, it's cheaper. For each card, exile from hand this way. Okay, interesting. Now that's a spicy meatball. Alright. Jesus Christ! Alright. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy proper. Just fucking all three of them. And then he's gonna just get rid of the other one with, I guarantee you he's got another Vraska's Contempt in his hand. Sure. Yeah, that's what you get. Get out of here. Are we happy with that? Do we bring the negates in? Yeah, I didn't get the pushes to... didn't capitalize on pushes, so... I think we'll just run one Sweltering Suns for board clear. Got the Bontus. Bontu seems better, though. Oh no, I killed my Twitch page. Now I can't talk to people in chat. Let's try that again. Yes? Maybe? No. Sure. Yes, I would love lands. Lands are a wonderful thing. Got a turn 2 play, a turn 3 play, and a turn 4 play. So, you know. Oh, please play Glennsleeve. Please. Oh, just that guy? Sure. Hey, Spirit Chiller, welcome back. You get to watch us lose another league. We're going to start another league and after this, although I'm going to take a short break to make a sandwich. I'm just going to blow it up. No, just die. Just end this already. Got a 3-drop. He's got no green source, which is awesome for me. Jesus! Lost Legacy again! Literally the most annoying card ever. Oh, yeah, so we faced, for those who weren't here earlier, we faced 3 blue-white control decks in a row and got stomped. We lost to Cast Out. We didn't lose to Approach the Second Sun. We lost to Cast Out because he had the opponent had all 4 Cast Outs all of the games and got rid of every threat I played down. Alright, so now we don't have any Scarab Gods. And then if you cast another one, we are hard negating it. Or Supreme Willing it, actually, because I want to save the negate. Because I am sick of losing my threats. He'll name Gearhulk next, I guarantee you. So... No, I want to save the Supreme Will, so I'm actually just going to cycle this. No, Lost Legacy is great. It's just he had the previous game that I won still, he played 3 in a row. He took my not my Gearhulk, he took my Vraskix Temps, Scarab Gods, and Supreme Wills. Like I'm like, okay, sure. Bantus, alright. So at this point we're just countering whatever he plays and blowing up whatever he plays and just hoping we hit our Gearhulk or well, I was gonna say Scarab God, but that's not happening. We're a little down on clock, but that's fine. It's game 3, so I mean, I'm just doing this to get a couple of points back. Yay! Didn't want to play anymore. All right. So, yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna take a small break because I gotta buy a couple more tickets, and I also want to make a sandwich. So I am gonna be back on at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. So that's about 20 minutes from now. I'll be right back on, and we're gonna queue up another friendly league. But I'm gonna go back to my Sultai energy list. I say my Sultai energy list. I mean the top winning Sultai energy list from the SCG Dallas this weekend because I'm a filthy net decker. Cool. I'll be back in 20.